Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ace and I'm back with another reaction video. Here we go. Alright, so we're rounding the corner on Madonna's 1987 You Can Dance remix album. We are now up to Into the Groove, which is one of my favorite songs from her. I know that this particular remix has got to be better than the one for Over and Over. It just has to be because Into the Groove is just a better song overall. So yeah, let's get into it.
And you can dance for inspiration. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
Come on, 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 come on,
Too many of these going on right now.
For inspiration. Come on, you can dance.
Oh shit, okay. I like that part. Alright, let's pause for a minute. Alright, so I like how the song started with just those simple chords followed by the beat drop. However, I do have to say the excessive use of those come-ons was a little much. And when that finally stopped, I was glad to hear just like the main track playing, but then it was kind of interrupted by her laughter. So far, the remix has a really sleek sound that I'm liking, although some of those additional elements I think are a little, I want to say excessive, a little bit much, but so far so good. Let's keep going. This part not so much. Sounds like gunshots. Love that bass line, man. Perfect bass line. And I'm liking this piano solo too. It's a little long, but you know. Whistles and bongos.
For inspiration. For inspiration. Don't dance.
Okay. So they must have been heading into the next song. So yeah. All right, the You Can Dance remix of Into the Groove. So I have to say that the main track has a slicker and more, I want to say, streamlined feel to it than the original. What I've been doing is I've been going back and listening to the original versions of these songs before reacting to the remix, because I know that this particular album, it doesn't radically alter these songs. So just to kind of get a compare and contrast, you know, between the originals and what they do here, I have to say that the bass line, it felt a little bit heavier and more pronounced on the original, whereas here it seems a little bit more streamlined. I like the dance chants during the chorus. Like on the original, the beat goes hard. I like that piano riff. I thought that was cool. I also like how they stripped the song down to just the bass line and the drums during the midsection breakdown. I like the step to the beat loop that happened after the second chorus. I have to say though, it was too bad that it had to be interrupted with the "come on" line from the beginning. I thought that was annoying. The whistles after the final bridge I thought were kind of grating, especially considering that I was expecting for the chorus to come back after that point. So I will give this remix a letter grade of a B-. For all intents and purposes, I enjoyed the updated feel and remastered sound quality. It has a cleaner, smoother, and more vibrant sound. Madonna's vocals sound crisp and more polished. However, the excessive and miscellaneous add-ons have a tendency to be redundant. You know, though not as bad as Over and Over, they still tended to get a little bit carried away with the loops and the extras. You know, sometimes keeping things simple and letting like the main elements shine through, I think is better. I think this version could have benefited from just a little bit more editing. So the overall grade for everything is a B-. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to say that it's playlist worthy because I think the original just can't be, I think the original can't be topped. The original was definitely playlist worthy, but again, I do enjoy these versions. But how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the You Can Dance remix of Into the Groove? Leave me some comments, like and subscribe, and until next time.
But wait! There's more!
I'm feeling good, so let's go ahead and move on to the final track on You Can Dance. This is Where's the Party? Now, real talk, this was one of my least favorite songs on the True Blue album. I just thought that the original version was a little too stiff and rigid to be a party type song. But I am curious to see how they handle it here, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, let's pause for a minute. Alright, so this version is much better produced than the original True Blue album version. I really like the crowd chants and the hollers. They added like a playful vibe to the overall sound. So far, this is definitely an upgrade. I'm liking this a lot. Let's keep going. I like the beat right here. This is a fire breakdown. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. See, I didn't like this part on the original. I wish they had got rid of it. Down chorus right here too. This right here. This is perfect. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. We can make it all right. We can make it dance. We can make it party last all night. Alright, the You Can Dance remix of Where's the Party? I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised by that. It sounds clearer, smoother, and it has more of an R&B vibe. I like the way it flowed in from Into the Groove and how the crowd would yell out a location every time Madonna would ask, where's the party? The bass line is hot, and I like the punchier, snappier drum beat. During the breakdown, I like Madonna's repeated use of the word party. However, I have to say that I still don't too much care for that sort of random chatter that was found during the midsection. That was also on the True Blue album version. I didn't care for that then either. I wish that part had been eradicated from this remix. I love how the beat drops out and is replaced by the hand claps, and Madonna stanza, what did she say? She was like, we can make it all right, we can make it dance, we can make it party last all night. That was hot. That was real hot. I also like how the beat dropped out again in the final moments and was replaced by that sort of clap snare while Madonna again repeats the word party. I would give this a letter grade of a B+. This remix is a noticeable improvement over the True Blue album version. The original was stiff and with the kind of a rigid rhythm, whereas this version has more of a fluidity and a rhythmic bounce to it. Madonna's vocals are crisp and clear. There's an authenticity to the overall sound here that was just lacking on the original version. This version actually sells the idea of there actually being a party and wanting to dance, and I hate to say it, but this is also a better remix than Into the Groove. However, I still have mixed feelings about the song as a whole. In general, it's still too wordy, excessive, and aware of itself. Because of that, I wouldn't say that it's playlist worthy for me, but I definitely think that it is dance floor worthy. Unlike the original, I would be willing to dance to this version if I were to hear it at a club. You know, overall, this remix is a marked improvement over the original, and I definitely appreciate the effort that they put into it. So, yeah, the overall grade for everything is going to be a B+, but how do you like it? How do you like Madonna's Where's the Party, the You Can Dance remix? Leave me some comments, like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.